Okay, guys, here we go. Number 24 in our book says 5x minus 3y equals 22, and 6x minus 7y equals 41. So it says we may end up with some untidy fractions in this one, which may mean we want to solve the system twice instead of subbing in x's and y's, which is fine. That just gives us extra system solving practice, right? Okay. So 5 doesn't go into 6, 3 doesn't go into 7, so we're going to have to multiply both equations by something. I don't know that we've got a real great, clear, easy option here, so I'm just going to go with my 5 and my 6. Okay, so that means I'm going to multiply this one up top by 6. So 6 times 5 is 30x minus 18y equals 22 times 6 should be 132. 20 times 6 is 120. 2 times 6 is 12. 120 plus 12 is 132. If it's the last thing I do, y'all are going to do math in your heads. Okay, 5 times 6. Now we're doing this one to make it the same. So 5 times 6 is 30x minus 5 times 7 is 35y equals 5 times 40. Again, 5 times 41. 5 times 40 is 200. 5 times 1 is 5. So we've got 205. Okay? This is already making me tired. 30x and 30x have the same sign. Therefore, we're going to subtract. 30x minus 30x is nothing. Negative 18y minus negative 35y gets us a positive 17y. Does everybody agree? I'm so glad. Okay, 132 minus 205 gets us a, we know it's going to be negative, I'm tired, negative 73? I think that's right. Okay, so y equals negative 73 17ths. I don't think 17 goes in to 73. But it doesn't matter. It does matter, and I have now confirmed in the book that number 24, the y answer is negative 73 over 17. So that's nice. So they're right. I don't want to sub that back in. Do y'all? No. Even fraction-loving Mrs. Forster doesn't want to sub that back in. So we're just going to solve the whole thing over again. So I'm just going to rewrite it. 5x minus 3y equals 22. 6x minus 7y equals 41. This time it doesn't matter what I want to do. I've got to get rid of my y's because I'm trying to find x. So I'm going to multiply this one by 7 and this one by 3. 7 times 5 is 35x. Minus 21y equals 7 times 22 would be 154. 3 times 6x is 36x minus 21y equals 3 times 41 would be 123. Okay, so same signs on my y's, so I'm going to subtract 35x minus 36x. This is kind of nice. It's just negative x. See that? And negative x equals 154 minus 121 is 31, so x equals 31. Guys, that is not the answer in the book. Okay. I actually am a little bit suspicious, though, that the answer in the book could be wrong. I know that makes me so prideful. Here's why I think that. It has 31 17ths. And the answer to y was negative 73 17ths. So it makes it odd. Okay, let me just, here's what we're going to do. This is what I would do if I were y'all. I would pretend I hadn't done that. I did that really fast. So I'm so glad that I have a wrong answer from the book, because now y'all can see what I would do if I mess up. So what I'm going to do is just rewrite the problem. Okay? It says, in case I messed up, 5x minus, y'all can't see that. There we go. 5x minus 3y equals 22. And then 6x minus 7y equals 41. Okay? Now, did I write down them? Yes, I did. Okay, so that's right. So trying to find x, which means that I need to, you know what I really hope is that y'all already know what I did wrong. That would be awesome if y'all watched me do it wrong and knew while I was doing it that I was doing it wrong. This is so fun. Okay, so I'm trying to get rid of my y's so that I can solve for x. To get rid of my y's, I'm going to have to multiply this top one by 7. I already know what I did wrong now that I'm writing this. I hope y'all saw it. Okay. Careless mistake. This is what kills us all. Multiply this top line by 7. I will get a 35x minus 21y equals still 140 plus 14 is 154. 3 times 6x is 18x. Oh my heavens, guys. I did it again. 35x. 35x up here, 7 times 5. 3 times 6 is 18x. 3 times 7 is negative 21y. 3 times that is 123. Now I'm going to come over here and compare it to what I did. 35x minus 21y equals 154. That's exactly the same. 36x, 18x. Wonder why I thought that 3 times 6 was 36. I don't know. It's because my brain is affected by the fall, and right now I'm tired, and I'm ready to go on a date with my husband, and I can't even multiply 3 times 6, okay? So that happens. And, you know, I probably would have missed it on my test. However, you know what? If I had seen all these steps that you wrote out on your test, and I had seen, oh, look, they knew they needed to multiply by 7 and 3, and they just were having a brain moment and multiplied 3 times 6 and got 30. That could happen to the worst of us. The best of us, I mean, and the worst of us happens to all of us. So I would say, oh, just minus 1, okay? Because I would see all this good work, and I would know that you understand how to solve systems of equations. And this is why I'm mean and make you show your work, so that A, you can go back and find out where you mess up, and B, you're less likely to mess up. Actually, that would be A. You're less likely to mess up if you write out your steps. B, when you do mess up, you can find it. And C, I can give you partial credit when you write out your work, and I can't if you just boldly write an answer. Okay? So, 18x minus 21y equals 123. Okay, would have been the appropriate equation to solve. Still going to subtract. 35x minus 17x minus 18x equals 17x. Spoiler alert there. And then 154 minus 23 equals 31. Is that right? So x equals 31/17. And let's now look at the book. Isn't that what I told y'all it was earlier? Yes. X equals 31/17. So it doesn't equal 31. It equals 31/17. So I actually find it pretty interesting that the same denominator is found in these problems, but that's probably not interesting. I'm looking at all the answers, and some of them have the same denominator and some of them don't. Anyway, okay, that's a topic for another day. Okay, guys, it just took us 10 minutes to solve that one problem. Now, of course, I messed up, but that's why your homework was taken, and of course I was talking the whole time. So that made it take a lot longer. But no wonder it's taking y'all so long. It takes me a long time too. Okay, I won't make your test too long. But remember what's always our problem. If I don't make it too long, then you miss one and you're down a lot of points. So I'll think through how long it should take you and try to make it the exact right number to give you the exact number of points and keep you at the 1 hour mark. Okay, I'm going to now record a third video for problems 30 and 36. Yay!